Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is going to be episode 24 here on Serene Space Rock. Good news is that the natural gas geyser has started to erupt natural gas again, helping out our power situation minimally. It's not great still, but it's better than it was. Natural gas is flowing, it's backing up at the power plants because they don't actually consume that much, and it's going to start filling up our tanks again. Lots of oxygen being pumped, lots of power being generated. Now, back to what I had to mess with was we have to finish this. Food, we're still, the bigger problem is food, of which we only have 20 calories. Harvest ready. They must not have had enough time to harvest them all. I think everybody ate today though, except for you, which is mainly full already, and you, which is already full. So, they just need to come out here and harvest these. That'll be some more food. Fix the water situation. Get more metal. Get into farming shovels. Gotta fix water though, because that's dependent on the food. I mean, the food is dependent on the water. Take some pre-iron. Is this turned off? Yeah. Why is there a hydrogen going out here? Specifically was trying to keep all the hydrogen in there. Is there no oxygen flowing that way? Oh, and without oxygen, it's not pushing the hydrogen up, which is why the atmosphere... Okay, well, that's going to get back to working right in due course anyway. And there's my calories going back up. Alright, back to getting some more metal. Let's take a look in my list here and see how much metal we have. There's just a whole category for it, isn't there? Metal ore, we got 28 tons. Never mind, we got 16 tons. It changed fast. It should be... Let me check and see. Yeah, all the load of the big heavy wire, because that's all connected, is not over 4 kilowatts. So I can afford to hook a heavy watt wire up to a transformer over in this area. I put this all up to priority 6, so it gets finished. What's overheating? Oh yeah, this is overheating. That's fine. I can overheat a little bit. Just for the time being. I don't think this has much more queued up left. No, it doesn't. Boy, where did all this chlorine come from? Is there bleach stone here? One. And my breathability is going back up. Thank goodness. Alright, so oxygen problem is taken care of. Temperature. I'm going to plant more weezeworts. I'm thinking 21 degree air. Like, see, that air is already 78 degrees. 25, 63. Yeah, it changes temperatures very fast. Am I out of slime? You would think I would have slime. 12 tons of slime. Maybe they just can't access it for some reason. But before I worry about slime, I want to finish this. Let me think, actually. These are how much power? These take 1.2 kilowatts. So if I use conductive wires, normally 2 kilowatts. If I use this, kilowatts. Where's the other wire that is a little bit better? 20? I mean, technically, I could probably just hook them up with heavy watt wire, and then hook the heavy watt wire up to the large power transformer. And that would keep the heavy watt wire from overloading, but oh, I could build this like here. I'm gonna need to get into that tank somehow. It'll overheat if I leave it out here. Where's my power grid? How much heavy watt wire metals do I have? I don't have enough metal. I need either iron, gold, wolframite, that's copper. Yeah, I need more metal. I do not have enough to make it all the way up to there. Alright, so back to my metal overview. I'm gonna look just for metals. That's gold. Gold. Iron. There's some big chunks of iron in there. And quite a lot of iron right there. Iron over here. If I do this, that'll give me iron and phosphorite. Who's scalding? How hot is it in there? 201. Okay. Just don't go in there. We should have enough refined materials for the time being. 8 tons. That should be enough for a little bit. I'm just going to put this down to a 0. There we go. Now you don't have a reason to get in there. Why not get out here? Unreachable build because oxygen masks? Nope. Oh, I never hooked these up, did I? I did. They're just not getting enough air. They're not getting enough because that's going everywhere too. I mean, honestly, that is really helping, I think. Keep everything full. So, how does this one look? Now that I've got two, it's actually not helping that much. Let's take a look. This produces, let's see, hold on. How much can a gas pump move? 500 grams a second. Okay, how much oxygen does this produce? 800 grams a second. I mean, so I could put another pump in there, but meh. I should put a booster pump in somewhere. Or I just go ahead and build another electrolyzer. Or I build another pump here. Because this should be richer than it needs to be now. Let's see, how's my power grid? Only occasionally overloading. I could probably run another pump on that. And that would help out my pipe a lot. I might pump it up that way. So let's put another pump in. Maybe I need another pump up here. Okay, well this is slowly actually making this unbreathable, which is not good. Okay, so now that this is actually taking all the air out of here, let's close these doors again. And then we're gonna put in... How much algae do I have? I should have lots of algae. 14 tons, that's not a lot of algae. How close is water? But if I put up... Yeah. I'm just gonna have to close it for now. Ooh, plastic. Actually, wait a second. What's that fern that I have? Don't I have a fern or something that can produce oxygen that I could plant in there as a little bit of a buffer? 73 or no. Oxy fern. I have two. Okay, it only grows in carbon dioxide, so that's no good. Well, that's a little sad. On the other hand, I did get all my polluted oxygen out of there, but unfortunately I just don't have enough. Need more water. Oh gosh, this is really filled. I wish I could send someone in there. Oh, I disconnected that wire too by accident. Do that. Now that the natural gas is up and running, everything's actually running a lot better. That really does help. Okay, so goal will be this, no, metal, finish this, more water, which will lead to more oxygen. To get the metal, I can put all these back down to a priority 5 now, because we've got food up at 100,000 calories, so, and they're done or stop growing because of irrigation anyway. But we do have some more polluted water coming down this way. I'm gonna make this a priority 7. You gotta make sure that sieve stays running. Oh, yo! Monument, a display, another display, a hobby couch. There's a whole freaking... A reception desk? There's a whole freaking thing going on up here. Well, that's freaking lit. That is cool. I wonder how big this is. That's really cool. I wonder. Right up by the surface too, because that's space. Overloading. Shouldn't be overloading. 1200, 1200, 2400. It's right at its maximum load. Oh no, wait, potential load 2400. Oh yeah, okay. So I should have ran heavy wire up there too. Oh well. I really need more water. Still haven't taken care of this. Let's just put this up to a high priority. Because it's not that hard to grab some sand and throw it in there. I wonder how we're supposed to continue cleaning polluted water without sand. Like, I would assume that I would run out of sand in the long term eventually. Actually, why is this not even cooling down? Down to 61 degrees. 73, 75. This is all actually cooled right on down. 58. Why is there no pipe blocked? It's going in. It's coming out. What now? I'm confused why this is not on. Contents empty. Is it because I hooked up to it somehow wrong? This pipe here, radiant pipe, it's acting like it's not connected anymore for some reason, which is kind of weird. Just put a priority 9 on that. See if that fixes it. Oh, wait. What is that? Is that the sensor? Oh, maybe it changed it into an angle, although it looks like it's hooked up. Is this not hooked up? I'm not sure. Cancel that one, though. We'll see. It looks like it's hooked up, but something's not. Well, maybe that's why I'm slowly running out of water, and I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh. Out. Going that way. Enabled. The automation wire hooked up. This. I think I fricked it up somehow. Let's deconstruct this. See if that helps. Cancel that. Because it was working until I plugged this pipe here into it. Okay, that's working again. Just kind of weird. Maybe if I hook up over somewhere else, like before the filter. Because, I mean, with the way that bridge is placed, in and then out, you shouldn't have to worry about it, I would think, but what do I know? See, why did that plumbing stop working again? It's because of that frickin' bridge. Alright, fine. Just deconstruct it. I don't know how to plumb into that, because apparently it thinks that the bridge is an output and it's blocking the pipe. So what I'm going to need to do is... I want to plumb it in right before that water sensor. Would be ideal. But if I can't plumb it in where that auto sensor is, then maybe I just need to make another auto sensor and have that go into a different valve. More plastic. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh wow, okay, so when I wasn't looking, they kind of finished a lot of this. So I might as well just build a gas pump here. And a pump. Pipe. Cancel that. And that'll give me a lot more natural gas. And power. Which also needs to be hooked up to a wire to be any use. And the closest wire is this one, I think. Yeah, or that one. I mean, technically, I could move this over to here. So let's just put this airlock, cancel this. I'm gonna put this airlock here. And then I can deconstruct that. Whoa, 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 what is that? Steam vent. Steam vent? Steam vent? Whoa! Okay, so that was a really... Oh my gosh, that's why there's neutronium under them. Like these other vents. They all have neutronium under, so you can't accidentally dig them up. Oh, okay. That is both good and terrifying, because if that is steam, and it is right now just overpressure emitting steam, that's going to be very hot. Okay, guys, you need to cancel this. Don't do that. We're going to leave that buried. Because if this whole thing fills up with steam, none of you guys are going to be able to get in here. Holy frick, talk about building right on top of a steam geyser. That actually works out really well. Oh my gosh. I think that was really... Was that really lucky? Was that really lucky? Did I just get a really good thing? Or is that going to be so much steam that my Aquatuners are not going to be able to really work in the cooler water? But this should consume... I wonder if I can analyze it without digging it up. Because half buried, it's still... status idle. Yeah, it's overpressure even when it's not. Okay, that's good. That worked out. Bro, that is kind of really cool. That is really cool. Okay. That's really cool. I know these don't have power yet. And I still have to... I have to hook these up. The question is, where do I want to hook them up to? And I could hook them up on this side of the filter. Where are these taking water from? They're taking water from right here, and that seems to be fine. So... I'm going to wait for them to build all this, and then try to hook up a pipe. Turn on the water, let this flood first. Then open up the steam geyser. I might need to get Atmos suits so they can go in there and not die, though. Because if that steam geyser lets off really hot steam, which I'm assuming it will, that's going to instantly be scalding. Because they're in scalding conditions at 160, and steam is like 200 and something. I don't think they can climb that ladder, is my problem. And because they can't climb up it, that's why nobody's going to deconstruct this. Just deconstruct this one too. Or no, yeah, because I can't plant anything there. Frickin' heck, did that break it again? I know that it doesn't want to go that way. I get that. But why doesn't it just keep going forward? Is there a junction pipe maybe that I'm missing or something? Maybe I need to put another tank in. Like, build another water tank and then have it pump into here as well. 16 degrees, huh? That's very cold. Okay, that is very cold. 130, 104, 73, 24. I mean, this is really negative 29 too, so running next to that really doesn't help. Alright, so now we'll take that. Gotta put it into a tank and then into the desalinator. And the desalinator inward pipe is right there. Alright, so let's build... And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna be annoyed. Is what I'm gonna be. Okay, what do we got? So we're going in this one. 53 degrees. That's not bad. Alright, this is gonna set to below. What did I set this one to? What do you know? That is desalination in process with 58 degree water. And honestly, that should keep working. Don't know why this one says no power. Is that why it's getting broken? It's going to heat up in here. 122. I mean, it's not a lot of power. It takes a lot of power to cool that stuff. But that is a nice, consistent stream of water coming down here, which will help me with my plants. It'll allow me to put a little more water up in here to get my oxygen moving again. Oh, my poor little Paku's dead. Or not dead, but he's dying. Alright, let's shut that pump off. Put this down to 0. I'm gonna let this fill up and then turn it down to 0. Maybe I should just dig this out and let that steam work. Oh wait, erupts with highly scalding steam. Alright, so that's fine if I give them Atmos suits before they get up there. So now the quest for more power begins. That is over here. First, I need to make sure... I'm so happy we got that up and running. I mean, it's technically not hot in there yet. So if I auto and then analyze this priority 9, see if he can analyze it before it gets too hot to get in there. Also sweep this stuff up. Shut this off. I don't know if anybody's going to analyze it. Wait, where are you going? Change setting on liquid valve. What I could do is make it to where that somebody has to wear an Atmos suit to make it out of here, which would make sense. Where this is the time where I just actually switch over to Atmos suits up there. Because technically this is going out that way. These don't seem to be leaching. Where are they? I don't know if they're leaching polluted water or not. I don't think so. Maybe I should build a battery up in there too to automatically shut that off. Oh, it says idle. So if I hurry up, dig this up, I should be good. Oh, wait, rising pressure. Oh, why is no one taking care of the berries? Okay, priorities. Who's got farming? Nobody's got farming up. Ren, you are going to be prioritize farming over everything else. You are going to be researching and farming over everything else. Now I got 2 farmers anyway. That'll help with the food a little bit, I would think. Desalinator requires emptying. Oh, I didn't know that was even a thing. That explains where the salt comes from, though. I mean, it is salt from salt water, so... I'll send him in there to look at that later. There we go. So now they shouldn't have to get in there anymore. Hopefully. Honestly, maybe that should have been all insulated pipe. In retrospect, I feel that's what I should have done. Because if it's running through this hot water, it's going to heat up again, I would think. But it's going in at 139, coming out 113. Going out 80. It's going out 64. 64. 64. Going out at 64. So yeah, it's still going 64 degrees, and that's with this water being around it at 130. Wow, 800 degrees. That is very hot. That is very, very hot. That's probably why it was good that it is. Wow. You are not kidding. Holy frick. Hopefully unburying that was not a bad idea, but I'm kind of starting to think it might have been. I mean, it says the steam temperature is still too low, but can't be for long. I think I'll just leave those Weezeworts there to help cool it down, though, slowly. Nymphs or bomb lilies? No nymphs. We don't have any of them anymore for some reason. Okay. Bomb lilies up in... Why do I look like I have low air? Shouldn't have low air. Element damage. Because of the polluted water? That's fine. A little bit of polluted water won't kill anything. Is that still trying to turn on? I shut that off. Oh, it's just filling the pipe. And then that polluted water will eventually make it down there. Insulated tiles do seem to be helping a little. Let's deconstruct these. So we've got, right now, we've got the water on the bottom, the steam in the middle, and a little bit of oxygen on the top. So the big question will be, is it going to steam up the oxygen? And I think it will, and then push it up into there. That should help a little bit more as a buffer to keep this from getting super hot again. I mean, it's still gonna go through the airlock, but not quite as much. And then being in a cold biome probably helps a little bit more. Oxygen is definitely lower than it needs to be. Maybe if what I do is I build another... Thing is, these are both on max gas pressure. Why is it hitting just max gas pressure and then not working? You know? Just need to put another pump in. And then have it go. That'll move the oxygen out of there a little faster. Generator idle. Why? Because the grid is not... My bad. Generator idle. Power source is idle. Why is it idle? You have access to steam. You have your battery. Why aren't you turning on? Do not know. Maybe there's just quite not enough steam there. I mean, eventually this whole room is going to get overpressurized, so... Gosh, the oxygen situation is just annoying. Like, why is it not filling up with enough air? I should technically have enough oxygen to keep everything running. You would think. Just keep that up at a high priority so they always put something in there. I mean, it's breathable, it's just not as ideal as I'd like it to be. We got water flowing, though, so that's big. Steam generator's on, water's going back in there. Actually, the steam generator isn't on, and I don't know why. Enabled, not on. There's the steam that it needs to get to, but how do I get the polluted oxygen out of there? That's the question. You know what I mean? It's just oxygen. I don't know how to, like, clean it out. Max gas pressure there, too. So maybe I need another pump here as well. I mean, that really filled up and kept that line full. So maybe I need to just put another gas pump. How's my batteries doing over here? 0, but everything's running. Let's build another gas pump in here. What I'll do, just move this ladder over to here. Like carbon dioxide there too. I guess if I just occasionally add filters in and random pumps, that would help keep everything kind of working, you know what I mean? Like if I added pumps and filters and pressurized the line so that way it was taking in from space the natural gas that's like just floating around here, because there's a little bit, and have that come down into here, you know what I mean? I'm starving. Drecos? Why are you starving, buddy? Oh, that's your own stupidity. You could get down there and get it anytime you want. That's made it nice and breathable for them in there. Honestly, I could always, well, no, I was gonna say, move all my mealwoods down into here, and then leave this up there, hydrogen, but I think that's doing just fine for now. Still do not understand completely why this steam generator is still idle. It's gotta be because the steam is below this layer of oxygen. But the freaking thing is that I don't know how to get that layer of polluted oxygen and oxygen out of there without burning my dupes. Because it's really hot. Really, really hot. And you would think you would be able to take a little bit of oxygen out of there. Just use it. But apparently that's not how that works. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it quits there. We got our natural gas up and going. Oxygen. Everything's breathable again. This is getting there. That extra gas pump down here is really helping, I think. Why is this one now not working? Broken. Waiting repair. Alright, well here, I can turn on this vent pipe here. Turn that on. A little bit, let water go in there. Alright, and then I'll call it the quits here. Thanks again for watching. So far, so good. If you see anything you'd like to tell me about, let me know down in the comments. If you'd like to see me play a different game other than Oxygen Not Included, also let me know down in the comments. If you have not subbed yet, please sub. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like the video, let me know why you didn't like it. And I'll see you in the next one.